to make this championship a first-class event. Thank you for supporting Class 2A State Wrestling Championship. Have a safe trip home.
All right, I'm here with state champion wrestling coach Dennis Jensen. First of all, how does that new title grab you?
That sounds good. That's the first time I get to hear that. That's good.
Kind of step through the kind of building blocks of this program. You've been the coach now, I guess, for 8 seasons.
Yeah, this is our 8th year. We've kind of been processing along and did a couple rebuilds. Even though we've been successful in the playoffs, we kind of rebuilds. And we started moving all the middle school kids over to the high school kids about 4 or 5 years ago when most of the juniors were 7th and 8th graders. And since then, it's been a process of building those kids over the years to be where we are now. Just the consistency of what technique and what we're doing in practice and what they're learning, and it's carrying over on the mat for matches.
This is actually the 3rd straight year that y'all advanced to an upper state championship, and 2 years ago maybe that one surprised some people. It did not this year, obviously. Y'all were a favorite. Was it different kind of operating with the target on your back a little bit this season?
A little bit. A lot of people were seeing Chesney's as the defending state champ. They kind of put us in the mix, and then they had Liberty had a great season. When we wrestled them on Wednesday, they were 40-0. So they had really come out in such a big jump and a big record this year that people were kind of not saying a whole lot about us and actually didn't give us a chance with those other 2 teams. So we still kind of flew under the radar, kind of felt a little disrespected, and just kept chugging away, able to take care of business when we needed to.
You already alluded to the fact you've had some very good teams, especially the last couple of years. What's the difference in this one? This is the one that was able to get to the mountaintop.
We don't have any holes. We don't have any holes in this team. The other teams, we'd have maybe a weight class or 2 or 3. We were just young or inexperienced. And this group is experienced through the lineup. We have backups that can compete at a state level at other schools, but just can't get in the lineup here. And these guys have really gotten good and really able to dominate when needed to.
Obviously, y'all had wrestled Buford several times this year and had success against them. Still feels a little different when you're doing it here, right? I mean, this is...
Yeah, and they made a lot of moves today, trying to adjust weights and trying to get favorable matchups to beat us. They tried to put some best kids, and we just ended up beating their best kids with our best kids in certain weight classes. So it was able to put up a bigger number that way.
Once it was finally over, and you got a win in that very last match. Can you describe what that feeling was like? Just, for you, but for all these kids who I know have worked so hard for you.
I'm super happy for the kids, super proud of these kids. I feel great for them, the community. This is one of those things that it helps our area and our people. They're really proud of athletics and how hard these guys have worked. So I feel good for all them. Personally, I'm kind of so I can breathe, I can exhale, I can breathe. It's one of those things I've been pushing and keep driving. I can't relax. I hadn't been able to relax trying to get them where they need to be. So now I can kind of breathe a little bit.
And I don't know if people realize that this is not like a senior-laden team. I mean, this might not be a one-and-done kind of a deal.
We only have 3 seniors. Well, 4 seniors wrestled today. Normally in the lineup's been kind of 3, but we had 2 of those weight classes. We have backups that can compete on a state level or already have competed on a state level and just weren't in the lineup today. So we're really only replacing 1 or 2 kids in the lineup. The rest of them are all back.